Hi folks, and welcome to another edition of An Hour with Bob. I'm doing something different today. I ran into this gentleman, this guy, this really good singer, male vocalist at an event a few months ago. And on top of it, he's also a member of the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame here in Rhode Island. The guy is multi-talented. And I asked him if I could, get him to come to the studio and do a gig. Normally I do a talk show for an hour and have 2 or 3 guests, but today you're in for something special, a special treat. But before I get into that, I just got a couple things to say. A few weeks ago, we had Ron Giorgio on the show. Remember him? Young guy, good-looking kid in his early 20s, actually. Sings Elvis. He sings Frank Sinatra and Tom Jones and Dean Martin. Well, he was involved in an accident this weekend, and he's in serious shape in the hospital. So our prayers are with Ron Giorgio, and I hope you say a prayer for him too. Well, let's get right back to the music, and here he is, the legendary rock and roller, Billy Veader.
Blind, I can't see. I got a black magic woman, she's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. I just might rise up to your trick. Don't turn your back on me, baby. I just might wake up my magic stick. Your spell on me, baby. You got your spell on me, baby. You got your spell on me, baby. I just might rise up to your trick. Because I need you so bad, you might wake up my magic stick. va. Permito bueno cacosar. Maldita, ¿cómo va? Permito bueno cacosar. Maldita. ¿Cómo va? Permito bueno cacosar. Maldita, ¿cómo va? Permito bueno cacosar. Maldita.
Nice job, Billy. Come on over here and talk to me.
All right.
Wow. How was that, folks? That's a great rendition of two famous songs by Carlos Santana, right?
Yeah, let me get set up over here. I turned the wrong one on before, and I turned this off. I'm only going to turn this. I know, I'm wired.
You're wired.
It's not a bomb.
You're there.
Okay.
How you doing? Wow.
Okay. Is this one on? Is this good?
I don't know. Is he on? Yeah.
Oh, this one's on? Okay.
All right, come on, sit down and join me.
Yeah, where? Here?
Right there, Bill.
Right there. Okay, cool.
Billy Veader, nice to meet you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again, too.
You are phenomenal on the guitar,
I'm
too.
okay.
My God. How long have you been playing the guitar?
Since I was 12.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Long
part
time.
of your body.
Yeah.
It's part of
well,
you.
You know, I mean, I'm 68.
Yeah.
So.
That's 46 years, 56 years.
56 years. 56 years.
No, 46 years, 56. Yeah,
56 years.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, 68.
I mean, at least I'm still having fun.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still
you
having
are.
fun.
No, you know what I'm amazed at? as you just mentioned, your age,
Yeah,
all of us, or most of us, have arthritis.
I do.
You do. It doesn't show.
It's in my thumb. I have to. Well, I'm working on holding my pick different because I was one of these guys that held the pick like this, and I was getting pretty fast.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it was pain, sharp pain here.
Right.
So now I figured out there's no pain if I hold it like this. So we're changing the grip a little bit.
Right.
You know, the speed isn't quite what I want it to
But
be.
does it ever fall out of your hand when you hold it like that?
Well, it used to, but look at these picks. I don't know.
Oh,
Can I say the name of the pick?
Sure, of course.
On the show? They're called cool picks.
Yeah.
All right? They're cool. If you
They're
zoom
cool
in there, it
picks.
says cool right on the pick. And there's sandpaper.
Oh,
on each side.
That's why you stays with you. Yeah,
So you
yeah.
don't get to, yeah. So
You
I
don't lose
drop
it.
them.
You don't drop it.
Not as much as I do the other ones, no.
Right, it makes sense.
And plus, these are more expensive, so I don't fling them with people anymore either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to always fling them.
Really?
It's like trying to hit
What do they cost?
Well, these are about $1 a piece now.
Well, the other ones are just plastic,
Well,
right?
yeah, well, they are. But the other ones I was getting for like 40 cents a piece, you know, something like that, 35, 40 cents a piece. You know, you buy them in bulk.
Right.
And I'm looking for a good price on these. If I can get it down to 60, I'd be happy.
Now you sound like an old guy.
I know,
60
yeah,
cents.
well,
You want to get a pick for 60 cents.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So yes, arthritis and everything. Yeah, it's theirs.
Now, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in well, let me see. I was born in Providence. We lived in North Providence.
Right.
Okay, moved to Johnston, moved to Smithfield. This is all with my family. Then we moved back. This is all like in like about a 9-year period. We moved to Smithfield.
When you were
Yeah,
younger.
Then when I was about 17, my family moved again and moved back to North Providence.
Well, North Providence has a history of
17.
having some talented people from North Providence. Isn't who's Steve Smith? Isn't Steve Smith from North Providence?
Yeah, I was in that band. Well, I was in that band when it used to be called The Naked Truth.
Oh, okay.
Great bunch of guys. I don't think I've ever had as much fun with the band as much as that band.
Really?
We played everywhere. We used to play
Oh, yeah.
We had a record. I think the record in the band, we played 19 nights straight
Holy cow!
in like 3, 4 different states.
Wow.
Driving by, you know, coming from Albany, New York or something like that, and we're driving on 146, and I said, I can't even stop and see my mother. They said, no, we don't have time. We got to be set up, ready to play at Cape Cod.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah,
for like 8 o'clock that night or something like that, you know. So but it was a fun band.
Now, when was that? What years?
That was
70s?
I was there.
80s?
I was there around 76.
Okay.
Because I remember the parade. There was a parade in Newport. I remember we were playing there, and that was we were playing.
Was that the
76,
military-
77,
the police
78.
Parade, right? Was that
Yeah,
the police
something
parade?
like that. Yeah, I don't know. You know, those days there was a lot of.
All right, I'll mention some of the clubs back in the day because I went to a lot of these clubs. But the Edge in January, right here in Pawtucket,
Yeah, I played there.
Rhode Island.
I played
the Edge in
there. I
January,
played
right?
there with the Nakeds.
Now there's a place in East Providence called I just had Hideaway. Was there a place called the Hideaway in East Providence? I think back in the day.
Oh God.
All right, maybe that wasn't one of yours.
All right, maybe if it was.
Copperfields in Warwick was another one. Was another common.
Well, I play at Copperfields. I'm doing in January. There's a Copperfields 2 in Johnston.
Right.
I'm
right.
running the open mic there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be running the open mic there, and you know, so that can be hairy. It can be fun, you know, and because if nobody shows up, then you end up playing all night long.
Right. Right.
You know, and but if you know you get to do it, and I'm featuring I want to feature songwriters.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know I'm a songwriter myself.
Yeah.
You know, and we're just getting my new band is just getting some of that stuff down.
Speaking of your new band, what's the name of your new band?
Billy Veader, No Agenda.
No what?
No Agenda.
No agenda. Billy
Veader,
Veader, no agenda. In fact, I met a couple of your bandmates.
Yeah, you met Scotty.
Yes, yeah.
Scotty, yeah. Great guy. The greatest, one of the nicest guys I ever played with.
Really?
Yeah. you know. And our new bass player, Darryl, and that's Scott, Scotty Heen. His brother owned the living room.
Right,
Was the
we talked
manager.
about,
Yes,
that's right,
yeah,
we talked
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. Him and I talked
Yeah,
about
the
it.
living room. Oh, that was a great club.
That was, well, that
Yeah.
moved like three times, right?
Yeah,
Three different
yeah,
locations
yeah.
that had.
I never played there. I used to play. I used to play at Lupo's Heartbreak Hotel.
Oh, there you go. Well, that was great. That
that
was
a good
big.
one,
That's
yeah.
big.
That was a
Rick
good one.
Lupo's place.
Yeah, I used to love playing there.
That was a big place.
Yeah.
There were a lot of great clubs back in the day,
Oh,
in
yeah.
Providence especially.
Yeah, and then when I was in the disco thing, you know, I guess I had a stint with the disco.
You know what my
band.
favorite band is all
Night
time?
Flight.
Huh?
Night Flight. Oh yeah. Well, we played at the Pelham House.
Oh my God! Yeah. Over on South Water Street? Is that
Yeah.
along the river there?
Yeah.
The Pelham
And then it
House.
was
How about the
Engine Club.
Gladiator?
I played there too with the band called Splash.
The Gladiator is now Capriccio's.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
my
yeah,
favorite
Capriccio's,
nightclub. That was my
yeah.
favorite nightclub ever in Providence, the Gladiator.
Wow.
That was the place.
I didn't know that the Gladiator is now Capriccio's. It makes sense now.
Yeah, you
Well,
had to
I was
walk down
gone
the
for 30
staircase.
years. I was gone for 30 years.
Where the
And
hell
then
did you
asked
go?
me- okay, when I moved to North Providence at 17,
As a 17-year-old.
6 years, I don't know what happened to me. I got hit in the head or whatever. And I came home and I remember saying, I am sick of Rhode Island. And I packed up a bag, gym bag, and a guitar, and I hitchhiked to Florida.
God bless you. I would have done the same thing if I was a 17-year-old and had
No,
talent
20,
like you.
24.
Oh, you're 24?
Yeah, I came back 30 years later.
Wow.
I moved back. 2 wives, 2 houses later. I came back.
Well, where'd you go in Florida?
Oh, everywhere, just about. You know, I started out in, like everybody, in Fort Lauderdale. That was kind of rough. And I went to Port St. Lucie because I heard I had a relative there.
Right.
And I stayed
I
there
have a
for a
cousin
while.
there.
You know? And then I started getting apartments, Jupiter,
Right.
Stewart, you know.
Who lives
and then-
there? Who's a favorite? Burt Reynolds up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now I was supposed to play at his ranch, but the gig didn't, wait a minute, we did play at his ranch, but he wasn't there,
Oh, okay.
you know? I was like, it's just another gig then.
Right,
know?
right. Yeah.
Burt Reynolds isn't gonna be there, you know? So, yeah, so that was Florida, you know, and then I moved to West Palm. And it was funny, I remember one time I was coming from Fort Lauderdale, and I was driving, and I was just recently single, and I was just coming from Lauderdale, and my
Right.
car was overheating. And this guy I knew on Singer Island, worked at a gas station, was, you know, I was the only guy I knew, so I'm trying to get to this gas station. My car's overheating, going over the bridge, I'm going onto the island. My car died, and I coasted into the gas station, parked, and I got to get it on the side. Slept in the car, woke up, ran down to the beach, jumped in the water, washed up, went back to the gas station that was now open and applied for a job and got it.
So you worked on Singer Island at the gas
Yeah,
station?
in a gas station for about a year. And then I used to play guitar at night at the gas station in between because it's not as busy. And then some guy said, "Can you really play that thing?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Bring it down to the club tonight and sit in with the band." So I did. And then I kept coming in there, you know, and then one night he says, "You got your guitar?" And I said, "It's right around the corner. I live on the island." He goes, "Go get it." I got it.
Right.
They wanted to get rid of the guitar player.
Oh.
And they said, because he's always late. So
Yep.
I said, if you can get here before he does, and I set up and everything really quick, you know, I'm running down the street with my amplifier, and we set up and I played and I got the band. That was a fun band too. It was called Bad Habit.
How long did you do that?
About a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the band broke up.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was good. We gigged almost every week, everything. We were the king of Singer Island for a little while, that band. You know, it was
Yeah.
a good band, yeah. So, I mean, that's that, you know, and then I came up here, you know, and I wasn't even playing at the time, you know, and I just started practicing again, and I said, I'm gonna put in a bunch of hours, and so then I had to get jobs here and there, and I'm fortunate. Actually, when the COVID, I was playing at Al's Waterfront.
Where is that?
It was next to East Providence Yacht Club.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
You know, I tried to get in the East Providence Yacht Club, but they didn't seem
Right
to want to
underneath the
put
bridge,
me in.
yeah.
So,
Right underneath the bridge, there.
yeah.
Right underneath the.
Yeah, but yeah. So
bridge,
anyway, but I
Washington
used to
Bridge.
play at Al's, and I played there for like 3 years. You know, the place was a great place to play. COVID hit.
Right, killed everybody.
Nothing. I had I do nursing home gigs
Right,
too.
yeah,
I
yeah.
play for the senior citizens, and I love doing that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a passion of mine. And I play their music because I like all styles of music. You know, my father used to play, taught me to play, so I learned all these old songs when he was, you know, and so like it's carried over to with the senior citizens now, and you
Plus,
know.
they know all the music, especially 70s. That's the greatest time of music. 70s and 80s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. That was the best
Yeah,
time.
I don't know. I like all. I mean, see, because I like all generations. I mean, I went to music school for a while, and you know, music history. I like music from like the year 900 AD. You know, so I'm a little strange.
Yeah, but there's not so many.
I mean, from every era, Bob, is what I'm saying.
Right, yeah,
Has
you- oh,
had
oh,
the
there's got
cream of
good
its
stuff.
crop.
Oh, sure,
yeah.
of course,
You know?
yeah.
And although I can't relate to some of the new stuff that's out
Right,
there, you know,
right.
some of it I guess is good, you know, but it's just
But
not
a
my
lot of
cup
it doesn't
tea.
even have.
It's not my cup of tea.
Right,
Let's
yeah,
just
not
leave
mine
it.
either.
I don't want to criticize them because, you know, there's probably somebody out there that's good that I don't even know about. But, you know, the old, you know, the music before me, the music, you know, a little bit even after me, some of that grunge stuff, people criticize it. It wasn't bad.
Right.
You know, the 70s, okay, the 70s is my favorite too.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The
That's what
60s,
I'm
the
saying.
70s, and
Who's
the
your
early...
favorite? Who's your favorite band, all time?
I had, well, I guess the Beatles and the Stones, you know?
You know who mine was?
Who?
The Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees. Oh, okay.
I like their three-part harmony. I mean,
yeah,
who
they
did
had
it
great
better?
hit.
Nobody did it better than them.
I liked them before the disco Bee Gees.
Exactly. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
Lonely days.
And
Where
Words.
would I be without mom?
Yep,
Or whatever,
yep.
you know.
I
and,
saw them at the Civic
Good
Center.
Morning.
And
Yeah.
they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. You know, what was that other song too? They had
Words was
You
one of my favorite.
don't know what it's like
to love
Great
somebody.
song.
To love
Great
somebody
song.
the way I love you
The
was the
way
name of that song.
somebody. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Even Massachusetts. That song, Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, they had a lot of hits, an awful lot of hits.
Yeah. And then what? 2 of them died, right?
Only one left. Barry's the
There's
only
only
one
one
left. 3 of them
left.
died.
Yeah.
3 of them died. Well, because the other one wasn't in the band, of course.
Yeah.
Andy wasn't in the
Andy,
band.
yeah, that's right.
You know, but he died young, real young.
Yeah, he died real. He
Who
was the first
Who
one.
was he with? Priscilla? What was that girl that he was with? She was on this TV series Dallas. He was dating her. She was several
yeah?
years older than him.
Oh.
Yeah, and I guess.
Charlotte?
Well, that might have been her character name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think her.
Frankly, I
First
don't give
of all,
a damn.
her last name began with a P anyway, I can't
Yeah.
remember. But the Bee Gees, it was Morris, Barry, and wait a minute, who is it? Morris, Barry, and Robert Gibb.
Yeah.
Robert.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Robert died and Morris died.
Wow.
And Barry's the only one left of the
Wow.
Bee Gees.
That's something. Like Paul McCartney? Well, he's Ringo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a big Beatle. I'm still a big, you know, I'm fascinated. Well, Paul McCartney, I think, he is a genius.
Sure, yeah.
The songs I mean, he's written symphonies now.
Really, yeah.
He's got like, he's working on his 3rd symphony. He might have completed it by now, but yeah. You know, and doesn't even read music. He plays something, he has a guy writes it down on music.
Right.
He says, okay, I want to put horns here and I want him to do this. Or
Yep,
I
yep.
want the cello in here or whatever. He's pretty cool, yeah.
How about your favorite solo artist?
Solo.
Male.
Guitar player?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, it goes different people. Django Reinhardt. Oh, you probably don't know who he is.
I know the name.
He's the guy that put swing guitar on the map, really,
Right.
back in 1936. He was from France,
Yep.
you know, and he got caught trying to escape like 2 or 3 times.
What do you mean trying to escape?
Well, the Nazis came in.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the Nazis came in, and he was a gypsy, And the gypsies were like the lowlifes too. The Jews and the gypsies, they would, you know, they
wanted to
get, yeah,
exterminate
yeah.
them. They want to get rid of them.
But some colonel saw the Django Reinhardt playing. He says, "You are very good, you know, this and that. If you behave, you can still
can
play,
live."
you know." And you know, he saw what was happening. He tried to escape. He got caught, and I don't know how he got out of it, but he ended up in the United States.
Yep.
You know, and it's funny because he died in 1954, and that was the year I was born. And he was great. So look around, check the Django Reinhardt, just almost any piece. It's great guitar. And from there, guitar, I mean, I think Charlie Christian was the big band guitar player there, but then there was people.
Well, you're talking about guitar players. I'm talking about vocalists.
Oh, vocalists, I don't know. Let me see. Well, there's a lot of great. I like Tom Jones.
I do too. I do. I saw him at the tent. I used to love the Warwick Musical Theater.
You know?
That was the best place to watch an event.
You know, but then there was, I'll tell you, some of these, you know, metal guys that were really good. You know, I mean, you know, Robert Plant was great.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, in his heyday, you know, he's calmed down a lot now. But, you know, what was the guy from Toto, that singer?
Oh, yeah.
You know, Hold the Line or whatever, Rosanna. He sang Rosanna
Right,
and all
right,
that
right.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that was all good stuff.
Yep.
Good singers, those guys. Journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he lost his voice. I don't know what happened, if he ever got it back or whatever, but he was a great singer.
I always mix them up. Journey and who's the other band like them? Who's Perry?
Oh.
Stephen Perry.
That was Journey. Okay, you're thinking of Foreigner.
Foreigner.
Oh, yeah. No, that guy is really good. And he still sings good. And he's not with the band. He comes back and he goes. I'm mostly into guitar players, though. I really am. I mean, I like singers, you know. I'm crazy about guitar players.
Well, everybody, when they say guitar player, they think of Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
But he was basically a
pioneer.
showman.
He was a pioneer.
Right.
I mean,
Left-handed.
Yeah. If you go 60s, I'll say Jimi Hendrix. You know.
Right.
You know, and then 70s, all these other guys came out. There's guys you probably never heard of in progressive rock. Steve Morse. You know, Yngwie Malmsteen, all these other metalheads, and some of them get boring because they're so freaking fast, and your eyes are just going like this, and they get dizzy. But like
you can't keep up with
yeah, but there's you know, and I listen to classical music, a lot of classical music. Yeah, Beethoven and Bach is still my
go-to.
Yeah,
It's your go-to.
yeah. I studied classical guitar for like 6 years, 7 years. Formal training.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, if I had more time too, I would have brought my classical guitar in too. I'll do it if I have.
Yeah.
If you ever want me to come back.
Yeah, well, I'll have you back.
Okay.
Now, you ended up being inducted into the
Rhode Island
Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Music Hall of Fame.
By luck.
What do you mean by luck? No, by talent, I
Well,
think.
you know, I wasn't even playing. I had just started playing again, and I was just trying to get myself going, like with the solo thing or whatever. I couldn't seem to get a band together, so I put a solo thing, and because I didn't know as many people as when I left. So, and I wasn't playing as good either before. When I first started, I came back up here. So I get a call from Steve Smith, and he says, "Hey, Billy, we'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and we would really like you to be there." So I thought it was just for the party. So I said, "Yeah, okay, I'll go." So I go, and they go, $30. That's what I said, $30? Really? I said, to go to this, I said, I used to be in the band. He's still going to charge me $30. She goes, "Oh, what's your name?" I said, "Billy Veader." She goes, "Oh, you're an inductee."
And you didn't know?
And I'm like, "I'm an inductee?"
So no $30.
Yeah, no $30.
You beat the $30. and that you were more happy with that,
I was
right?
happy with that, yeah. Yeah, it was a funny thing. It was a good time, you know. It was a good time seeing a lot of the guys, and then they're all telling stories. They're all telling Billy Veader stories and this and that, and I said, well, you know, I've calmed down a lot, you know. And they got this big stone, but it was all styrofoam wall, and we're doing a photo shoot, this and that.
Right.
You know, I said, "Come on, Billy, get your picture taken." So I come over and I kind of like lean up against the wall, and it's all styrofoam.
Oh, no. It's just like my desk.
It's
You
right,
moved
yeah,
my
it's
desk
like your
over
desk
here.
just now. And the whole thing went over.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, and they're just like,
Well, it's memorable.
this effing Billy.
Yeah, Billy did it. Billy did
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you know, so. And it
That's
was-
right near my house, by the way.
Yeah,
I live
yeah.
about 5 streets away from
Oh,
it.
yeah, the Met. Yeah, I played
Yeah.
there a few times in the last couple of years. I played there about 3 or 4 times.
I was driving down the street one night, and a guy jumps right in front of my car, waving me down. Who knew who I was? And he goes, "Bob, you got to come in here. You know who's playing in here? The son of the guy from MASH. What's his name now?
Okay.
Sutherland.
Oh.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, Kiefer Sutherland, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, he's a musician.
You know what you know what the cover was?
What?
$24.
Wow.
Because of the TV
yeah.
series 24.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
$24. Hey,
But
that's not bad.
they didn't charge me. They ushered me into the
Yeah.
side door.
Yeah.
They brought me over and they put me at a table right aside of the stage.
Oh, cool.
And when he was done with his gig,
Yeah.
or that
Yeah.
performance, he come off that set.
Yeah.
He come off and he was ushered over to me and introduced to me. It was pretty
Oh,
cool.
cool, yeah. Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland, he's a good actor too.
I've seen a few good acts over there.
Yeah. Oh, the Met, yeah, they got good shows. They got good shows in there. Yeah, we were I did a lot of benefits over there, you know. And a friend of mine always, he's got a great heart. He's always throwing benefits, you know, for usually little kids that are sick and stuff.
Right,
like
yep,
that, And he
yep.
asked me to play. And Big Boom Daddies played there. That was the band I was in before. That just broke up this year.
Right.
And then now we got the, you know, the new band, No Agenda, which is
No
my
Agenda,
band. Well,
right,
I've
yeah.
always wanted my own band,
Right.
so here we go. I'm 68 years old. I want my new band. I want my own band, right? And I got a great couple guys, great couple.
And that's
guys.
very tough to put a band together and to keep it together.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
That's the tough
That's
part.
the tough part.
'Cause I
Keeping it
w-
together and you know, like, I mean, when you're only 3-piece too, think about it. One guy leaves, that's a third
You're
of
all
the band.
done. Yeah, well,
Gone.
it really kills the band.
It hurts, yeah.
Right,
And that's what
right.
happened to the Big Boom Daddies, you know, so. But the No Agenda, I got 3 nice guys. 3 nice guys, you know.
Well, you and 3 or you and 2?
No, me and 2.
You and 2, 3 people
Yeah.
total. Yeah.
But we're doing all kinds of stuff. I'm playing the classical guitar, that guitar, right? I
Right.
got a backup electric too I'm taking with me.
And you
play
play
the
the banjo,
ukulele, and I got the
and the
banjo,
banjo.
and I got the banjo.
Right.
And you know, I'm lead singing, and and I'm writing the songs. You know?
Wow,
So-
wow.
So, and we're doing covers too.
Yep.
But we're throwing the originals in there. We hope to have about 4 or 5 originals by the next gig, you know, so.
Now, they give any hassle with covers. I remember back in the 80s, I had a restaurant, and
Yeah.
they came around with that, what do they call that company there that tracks down people?
Yeah, there is NASCAP or NASCAP or something.
NASCAP,
like that.
yeah. ASCAP.
Yeah, ASCAP.
It was out of Nashville, Tennessee.
yeah,
I
yeah.
went down there and I went to the place to check it out in Nashville one time.
Yeah.
Because I was a little perturbed because they was telling me that because I had the music in my jukebox that I had to pay for the music, and it made absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah.
They were trying to grab everybody.
Yeah,
hit
they
everybody
did. They've
up for
done
money.
did that, and they were going, and now they got this new thing. We were gonna put Not Fade Away on our CD when I was in the Big Boom Daddies, and they said we can't. It'll cost us about $4,000 or $5,000 to pay to put that on a CD
Right.
if we're gonna sell it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Well, it's gotten to that point now. You
Yeah.
can't even use music.
And I
Like,
said,
I
well-
can't even use music.
I said, what about the Chuck Berry song? He's not even alive now. Well, it goes to his relatives.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
So, anyway, but you know, I mean, right now, it's the No Agenda band, and I got my day job. You know,
Right. What do you do during the day?
I work at Cherry Hill
Nursing
Home and Rehabilitation Center.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
So you work there during the day, and then you play in
Oh
some
yeah,
of
well
those
that's
places.
why I got into all that stuff to tell you about that because when I was playing at Al's, and then the COVID hit,
Right.
everything stopped.
So you had to have something.
No gigs,
Right,
no
right,
nothing, right?
So you had to eat.
Yeah, so I said, you know, all these nursing homes I played at, I think I'll get a job in the activities department, and you know, it doesn't look that hard. So anyway, I made a list of 10 people, And I'm going to call, and all of a sudden I talk to the activities director, Lorraine, and she said, Billy, yeah, I was thinking about you. I wanted to put you in and, you know, go around. Remember, because I had this idea before.
Right.
I would go to the rooms and do all the, because there was people that couldn't get to the shows I did, you know,
Right.
in the main room. And so I said, how about I go room to room and do it for all
Cut
the
it
people.
out.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, room to
You go
room
to
to room.
individual rooms?
Right at the door and play like a song or two, right at the,
Right at the
and
entrance,
do
right
the
at the
whole
door.
building. Yeah.
Wow.
That was my idea. And anyway.
That's a lot of work.
It's just, well, you can, it's not like you have to do a different song every time.
Right.
I try to do the same songs down one wing, and then I do the same songs going up the next wing, you know?
But you got to carry your guitar, you got to
Yes.
carry an amplifier.
No, just a guitar.
Oh,
Just
yeah?
an acoustic guitar, stand at the door and sing a
Oh,
song.
acoustic.
Yeah, acoustic guitars, and you're singing a song. And a lot of these people that, they're depressed, you know. Some of them don't want to be there. They
Right.
want to be, you know, they don't understand why they're there. All kind of stories, you know. Their kids, you know, they're mad at their kids for putting them in there, but they can't take care of themselves, and they can't, or they're really hard to take care of, and, you know, they need professionals. And we have a good staff there at Cherry Hill. And but some of them, they're still depressed, or
Right.
they don't want to get out of their room, or they can't. They're physically,
Right.
you know, can't get out of their room.
So you provide a valuable service for them.
I think so.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so that's what I do during the day, and then on top of it, then they say, well, we might as well get you doing some of the other things at activities. So I serve them coffee, and then I have to do like artwork with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. but you know, I mean, I do get to play. I do get to
Right.
play there, and I'm grateful for that because I mean, you know, and they put me in there as a show every other month, and you know, like I said, just they'll say sometimes when it's not that busy, Billy, why don't you go and play the whole second floor? Or go play the third floor,
Right,
go play the
right.
fourth floor, and that's what I do, and I love it.
Yep.
You know.
Oh, sounds
And,
great.
yeah, and it gets intense because, you know, in college, I took music therapy. That was my major, music therapy. So if I see a person and I see they're
They're
80
down.
years old. They're 80 years
Right.
old, all right? So that means they were born somewhere around 1942,
Right. Yep.
all right? So that means at 62, okay, so now we go down to 58. I'll pick a song that was six. Okay, well, Maybelline was a hit, you know. Benny King's "To Stand By
Sure.
Me" was a hit around 1958, 1960, right?
Right, yeah.
Moon River was a hit, and now from the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's,
Yep.
all right, 1960. So if somebody was born in 40. Then I even got stuff like, you know, people that were born in 1932. I just automatically go to I Believe. It was the #1 hit back in 1952.
Yep.
So I always go somewhere around between 16 and 20. And one time I even hit it, and this lady started crying. I go, what? She goes, that was my wedding song.
Oh,
and
no.
yes, because
Wow.
I picked songs between
Right.
16 and when it was 16 and 20. And you have to have a large repertoire of music to cover those, you know. And I spent time looking up the #1 hits through the decades. That's why you say, what music do I like? I like everything.
Right.
There's not too much I don't like, you know?
Well, how about giving us another song?
Okay, all right. Let's see.
Billy Veader.
All right. Let me, wait, I'm not wired. Now, last time I turned this off.
Yep.
I don't even know where it is. It's over here now. Okay. All right, this is funny if you can keep the camera on me. Okay. And just follow me around. It's funny. Okay.
We're back with Billy Veader. On an Hour with Bob.
Check. Okay, we know that's working this time. It wasn't working at the beginning. Oh, what's this over here popped up?
Modern technology, huh?
Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a cool song.
What do we got?
It's called Bogota by Bus. All right, it's about a musician that was playing in Colombia. And he, got out of the plane, he got on the bus, and he was going to this gig. And he's going around, and he can't find the place. He doesn't see the place. He doesn't know where to get off. And he keeps riding around the city. He's like, I've been through this whole thing on the bus, and he doesn't know. Bogota is the capital of Colombia. But, so he's riding around. So anyway, he's talking to somebody on the bus, and he doesn't speak Spanish or nothing, right? And somebody says, oh, you want that place? Right next to the bus stop.
Oh, God.
Typical musician, right? Okay, let's see. That's too much. Okay, so anyway, and this is, I guess he wrote this song when he was on the bus. The guy, I'm ready to do that. All right. Yeah, it's a good song. So what do you want me to do now? You want me to
Do another song.
do another one? Okay. All right. Let me do some of my nursing home stuff. I mean, I put my own twist to it.
What do you got? Stand by me?
Yeah, Freddie King. When night has come, the land is dark, and the moonlight is the only light you see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, pretty baby, oh, won't you stand by me. Now if the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should tumble to the sea, yeah, yeah, no, I won't be afraid, no, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, pretty baby, won't you stand by me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh, when the night has come, when it's dark, and the moonlight is the only light you'll see. Yeah, yeah, no, I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, my darling, stand by me. Come on and stand by me. Yes, stand by me. Oh, pretty baby, stand by me. Oh, my darling, won't you stand by me? I'm right here. Come on and stand by me. All right, thank you. Goodbye, Joe. Me gonna go, me on my own. Me gonna go, poke get down on the bow. My Yvonne, sweetest one, me on my own. Son of a gun, gonna have some fun on the bow. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. Yes, tonight I'm gonna see Mama cello mio. Pick guitar, fill food jar, and Miguel. Son of a gun, gonna have some fun on the bow. Thibodeau, want to know the place is buzzing. Did you know the people come to see Maya Bam by the dozen? Just in style, go hog wild, and Miguel. Son of a gun, gonna have some fun on the bow. Woo! Yeah! Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. Oh yes, tonight I'm gonna see Mama cello mio. Big guitar, fill food jar, and Miguel. Son of a gun, gonna have some fun on the bow, yeah. Thibodeau, want to know the place is buzzing. Did you know the people come to see my swag by the dozen? Dress in style, go hog wild, and Miguel. Son of a gun, gonna have some fun Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a Billy gumbo. Oh, yes, and now I'm gonna see Mama cello mio. Pick guitar, feel sugar, and be gay. Oh, son of a gun, gonna have some fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, Billy gumbo. Yes, and now I'm gonna see Mama cello mio. Pick guitar, feel sugar, and be gay. Oh, son of a gun, gonna have some fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, gonna have some fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, gonna have some fun on the bayou. Yeah! Woo! All right. Here's another one I do at the nursing home. There we go. Hank Williams Sr. I love this guy. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, pretty baby, don't you think maybe we could find some steady company? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. Roll it place right over the hill. Soda pop and dance for free. Come along and have some fun with me. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I'm free and I'm ready. I think we should go steady. How's about keeping steady company? No more looking. I know I've been looking. How's about taking something up with me? I'm gonna throw my game book over the fence. Find me one for 5 and 10 cents. Keep it till it's covered with age. And I'm writing your name on every page. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Okay, I'm gonna get cooking right now. Yep. Woo! Yeah. What? Woo! I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a little place right over the hill. Soda pop and dances for free. Come along and have some fun with me. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Because I need you. How's about cooking something up with me? Every day I'll feed you. How's about cooking something up with me?
Yeah. Hey, Bill, we got time for one more, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, an hour goes by fast when
That
you're
was
on.
an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I
An
probably
hour
was
goes by
talking way
fast
too
when you're
much.
on my show.
Okay.
What do you got for us? Billy Veader, legendary guitar player and singer, Hall of Fame inductee.
Yeah.
What year were you inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't know, it was about 5 years ago?
Really?
6 years ago? Yeah, something like it, maybe 6.
6 years ago?
Yeah, I've been living back here in Rhode Island for 11 years.
2016 then? something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, something like that, 2016.
Yep. All right, cool.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe 15, I don't know. It's not important. I don't.
Of course it is. Of course
I'm
it
in
is.
there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do this.
You gotta go out
Maybe
with
I
a
should
bang.
do
What do
one
you
I
got?
do.
What do you got for us?
I'm gonna do one that I don't have to think about. Okay.
Go ahead.
It's just simple. Okay.
What do you got? Satisfaction?
Yeah.
Take me to pick that one up.
I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no girl reaction. 'Cause I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. I can't get no satisfaction when I'm watching my TV and a man comes on the television. Well, how white my shirts can be, but he can't be a man 'cause he does not smoke same cigarettes as me. I can't get no, 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 no. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Yeah. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no girl reaction. 'Cause I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. I can't get no satisfaction when I'm driving in my car and a man comes on the radio telling me more and more about some useless information supposed to drive my imagination. I can't get no, no, no.